Slavery is all around us. It has been linked to the supply chains of many everyday products. A company's supply chain includes vendors who supply raw materials, factories who convert the materials into products, warehouses that store and distribute to retail stores, and the retailers who eventually sell the product to us, the consumers. Everything from shoes to cell phones, chocolate bars to cotton shirts have been linked to slave labor. Many beloved consumer brands share the dark secret of slave labor, often deep in their supply chains. Many of the largest chocolate companies in the world source cocoa from West Africa, where there are cases of child labor and forced labor. Modern slavery is connected to products such as crisps, ice cream, and lipstick through palm oil. Over 3.5 million people work in the palm oil industry. Some are promised high-paying work in another country, only to find themselves forced to work to repay a debt. Others are exploited in palm oil plantations within their own country. It's in much of the clothing we wear. Cotton is in 40% of all textiles and is known to have people enslaved at every stage, from germination, harvesting, spinning, to manufacturing the clothes. One of the largest exporters of cotton is Uzbekistan. Adults and children have been forced by the government to pick cotton under coercion or threat each year. Even doctors and teachers are forced out of work under threat of penalty, often the payment of a fine. The electronic device you're using now could include components made using slave labor. A 2014 report found as many as 1 in 3 foreign workers in Malaysia's electronics sector were working under conditions of forced labor. Coltan is a mineral present in almost all electronic devices. 80% of the world's supply comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo. In some illegal mines, people are forced to work generating profit for rebel groups, and these minerals eventually find their way into the legitimate products. Profit from these minerals is spent on weapons and ammunition. This is why they're called conflict minerals. Forced labor is big business, with profits estimated at $150 billion, or around £125 billion. However, there is hope. It would cost consumers less than 2% more per item if business was to double the pay of a sweatshop worker at no cost to their profit. A study showed that consumers would be willing to pay up to 15% more for slavery-free clothing. In addition, many governments have steps to get companies to think about their responsibility to end modern slavery. Brazil has a dirty list registry of companies known to be linked to slavery. The UK has passed the Modern Slavery Act, which requires companies to report on their action, and the United States has legislation which bans imports made by forced labor. Now you know the facts about slavery in supply chains. Watch our other videos to learn more.